All right, my friends, so last bit. Again, only 2 rounds today in Friday's conditioning work, but these are long rounds. They're 8-minute rounds. You're getting 2 minutes rest in between. So you move continuously through these 3 stations for 8 minutes, rest for 2 minutes, and then come back in and do it again. And your goal is to do about the same amount of work on the second 8 minutes as the first. So hit a pace that you know you're going to be doing again. You're going to try to maintain that same rate of work. Your stations are backpack, clean and press, squat, and then some mountain climbers. So I'm going to show a couple of options here. I've got a backpack, but you could certainly do this with a tote bag or anything else that's heavyish that you could work to load up. The clean is getting it to my chest. The press is getting overhead. So I'm going to grab my bag from the top and the bottom. Fingers are on the outside of it. With a flat back, I'm going to bring it up to my chest, press it overhead, and then bring it back to my chest before coming to the floor. That's 1 repetition. Up to my chest, press, back to the chest, back to the floor. I'm using a little bit of momentum to get the bag up to the chest, and if it's heavy, then I'm also using momentum to get it overhead. So 1 more of those. I grab my bag, bring it to the chest, maybe use momentum, get it overhead, and then back to the floor. I've got 8 of those. And then we're going to do 12 squats. So now you're squatting again. Hopefully your legs are feeling better after Monday, after Murph Day. Hips go back, knees go out, sit all the way down and stand. I've got 12 of those. And if you need to, obviously modify to 12 chair sits. That's an option as well. And then finally, we've got 24 mountain climbers. So this traditionally happens from a push-up position. I'll show that in a moment. But since I have my modification already set up, I'm going to show this from the chair. So plank position, less dynamic is knee up, knee up. That's 1 rep. So every time I go right, left, that's 1 rep. I'm doing 24 of those. If I'm making them more dynamic, then it's kind of like running in this prone position. Driving the knees up, again, left, right equaling 1 rep. If you're feeling strong up top, then you can definitely take these to the floor. In that case, it's the same thing, plank position, knee up, less dynamic, or kind of like you're running in place in that prone position. So you get for 8 minutes, 8 reps on the backpack clean and press. From the floor to the chest to overhead is 1 rep, back down to the floor. 12 on the squat, modifying to a chair or not, and then 24 of those mountain climbers, whichever version you feel is most appropriate for you today. You continue through that for 8 minutes, rest for 2 minutes, text everybody, let them know where you're at, and then complete again another 8-minute round. Hopefully you guys are having fun today and have an amazing weekend, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Thanks, y'all.